What's up, guys? Brian with HappyThumbsGaming here. We are back with more LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga! Welcome to Episode 5, Chapter 6, Betrayal over Bespin Story, which happens to be the final chapter in Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, which is also why we get that nice little achievement over there. Now, you might have noticed we do only get the one gold brick for completing the story, and we will be back shortly for all of those other collectibles in our free play and our challenge or super stories. I'm not sure how we're going to call them yet because they're different, but when we get there, we'll know. And hey, shout out to Gary. That's right, HTG Gary has officially put the bow on our achievement guide for our website, HappyThumbsGaming.com. So I know I'm talking over the creepy crawly credits, but at this point, nobody has said anything about me talking or not talking, so I am a flappin'. So anyways, real quick reminder as these guys fly off into the deep dark reaches of space, don't forget to click that subscribe button and of course ring that bell. Now it seems as though almost every other video we upload has some sort of copyrighted audio in the cutscenes. So what we've done is, well, I've decided just to kind of talk over them. So if you guys have seen the movie, you know how this goes. Orlando is holding down the fort on Bespin, and Han shows up as he's running from the Imperial forces. And basically, we got to take cover here and hide out for a wee minute, except for things don't go quite as planned. In fact, yep, there you see, Vader is there waiting for us. And I guess the word is that Lando was basically held hostage kind of a thing by Vader because he didn't want to, you know, he makes the comment like, we made a deal that'll keep us safe forever. And then Boba Fett's here and we got to deal with them. And of course, Carbonite Freeze, Han Solo. This is like one of the worst. When I was a child, this absolutely terrified me. It really did. I was pretty shook from this whole situation. I love how they did it, though. It's like a flat, just like printing on the bricks. Oh, to the yeah. All right, here we go. We're getting released as hostages into what appears to be a long hallway. And there's the old Fett. We got to go chase him down. Don't fret, get the Fett. All right, we've got a handful of baddies that are dropping in from unknown sources. It's just kind of like out of nowhere. It's raining stormtroopers. Oh, wait, we don't want that. Look at that. If you notice, that was one of 3 items that we need to build up, which is going to be for a later mini kit. Now, I assume that was a ladder. And as you can see there, I tried to get my climb on, but it did not work. So I double backed and found that the locals are a little bit soft, but also that you gotta go back and blow that up. So there was nothing down here. So move along, people. Nothing to see here. Look at that. I don't know why I'm jumping for joy here. Chewie is extremely excited. Maybe he had an energy bar or something. Maybe drink a monster. Or a yerba. Go ahead and take down the ladder on the left side, or what appears to be a ladder, and flip the lever that is down behind it. That should open the door and allow us into this next room, which looks like an office. I don't know. It looks like you get off an elevator to a nice building, and you got the receptionist desks there. Isn't that what it looked like? I mean, maybe it's just me and I'm tripping, but inside the room that we followed Mr. Fett to, he actually has a few words for us, and those words are, as I quote, pew, 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 pew. All right, we've got some hearts that need to be depleted. That's right, depleter that mater. And we'll go ahead and chase him on out of here. And look at that, it's a foot race. It's going to be a photo finish. Where's he going? Oh, he's going into a spot that we cannot go. Look at me, I don't know why I stopped. I clearly lost control of my character there because I would have followed him right up in now. And I run up and take out the bad guys, and in the room we go. Unfortunately, I only had 1 heart, though, and that was the end of that little extent. All right, we respawn, and we've got studs raining down everywhere, thanks to me taking down a couple of those. I don't know what they are. They're like giant, like posters, virtual reality, some sort of weird electrical awesome posters. We're not going to worry too much about those, though. However, we are trying to collect them studs. As you know, we need 1.25 million studs in order to purchase that 2x stud multiplier red brick that we picked up on, well, it was last episode's final chapter. So basically 1 full memory ago as far as the oh, we got ourselves another cutscene. Boba Fett is officially seeking his escape and has succeeded. Despite our efforts, he is out of here. He gone. Now we're gonna go ahead and whoa, pew! Ain't nothing faster than pew. And look at that, I love that he bumps into him. Oh, perfect timing. So now we've got ourselves an R2. Woo to the R2. Oh, guys. Anyways, we've got this ledge. Doesn't look like we can go any further, so we're going to go ahead right back in where we came from. There is another pile of bouncing bricks that I would assume is one of the other 3 items needed in order for that mini kit. We're going to skip it, though. As you guys know, we're going to come back and get all of them collectibles in our free play. Now, this one was tricky because I ran a little too far, and the game kept spawning me into the gas. Now, as you guys might remember, robots do not breathe, so we're going to go ahead and switch on over to R2 and allow him to beep-boop-bop-boop, beep-boop-boop. And look at that, he has officially taken down that stank. And now I'm trying to shock him with my little robot screwdriver there, and it ain't working. So, word to the wise. Use a gun. Use a gun, boys and girls. Use a phaser, not a gun. Anyways, whatever they are. They're not phasers. They're light, oh, I'm going to get so much crap in the comments. Anyways, you tell me what they are. Maybe I'm just alluding I don't know, so I can get your interactivity. Let's call it that, huh? All right, we got to keep on keeping on back through all the way to where we basically started. And this time we're going to head to the right, though, as there is a door that requires a little bit of help from R2-D2. And after R2 sees through, we'll go ahead and take out... Ooh, we got a baddie and a couple of fangs here. That is a conveyor belt. It's going to drop a box, and we're going to need to manipulate that box. And you'll see in a second. You'll see in a second. This right here, though, is it's some sort of a battery pack, it would appear. It looks like something straight out of Ghostbusters, if I'm being honest. But we'll go ahead and push it along the old checkerboard path, even though it's not checkerboard. This is a primitive checkerboard path. This is one of the originals, the OGs, if you will. But slide it in. Doesn't matter if you need Chewy or not. But we had to put the battery in place to get that to work. And look at that. So now it's coming down, and we've got all the bricks needed to complete 3PO. So, yeah, nice. Now, if you remember, we actually had a door that required old 3PO to get it open. So we're going to keep on keeping on with this guy is almost as slow as Sloda. Not quite, though. I think Yoda's got to be the slowest character in the LEGO history. But anyways, all right, we open the door. We've got some more baddies, a couple of commandees, and some more stormtroopers. Take them all down, and oh, what's this? We got some weird, I don't know what those are. They look like cells of some sort. Whoa, yeah, settle down there, Lando. He is, for some reason, not happy. You know, I need to watch the Han Solo movie again. That's something I thought of Han Solo as young and Lando young too. Remember that? Like, that's a good movie. Like, it's on Netflix right now too. As of this recording, it is anyways. And I'm gonna have to check that out. I've only seen it once. I saw it when it came out in theaters, and yes, I went to a theater. I know, shocked. I'm sure you are, but I have not seen it since. That's been quite a while. So I'm gonna have to watch that again, but not before finishing up the rest of these movies, right? I've kind of gone back in time and watched them. Now, I've got this cool little theory. I call it cool because it was my idea. Whoa! Swing and a miss. Apparently, Leia has this thing with her hair, and she will not be troubled with a Stormtrooper helmet, or I guess any helmet of that matter. But my theory is that we were going to go ahead and apply helmets to multiple characters in the event that, as you know, assuming we're going to need the helmet here in a minute, we're going to probably take damage at some point as we make our way to that spot. As you can see, I did. I took damage, and I've officially lost my helmet. Now, there is this fun little thing that I learned a couple of levels back where if you take all characters, you can put hats on all of them and then basically just stick with one, because I guess for whatever reason, even though our AI, or sometimes a not-so-I, our artificial intelligence, you can see they fight and fight and fight, right? But they don't actually take damage, nor do they seem to do any damage. If you notice, they don't ever take the bad guys out for us, which is super inconvenient. But at the same time, they don't seem to take damage from the bad guys either, which I guess on the flip side of things is kind of convenient. So it sort of evens it all out. And yeah, so we got to take out all the baddies at the end of the hallway here, and that'll save you the hassle from going back again. And make sure you go off to the right-hand side where those stormtroopers were like having a quick cup of coffee or something. And once you're ready and that helmet is officially applied, you can go ahead and flip the switch and ride up the elevator. Once we get over here, though, they don't recognize any threat because we're still rocking the helmet. We can pull up the old sneak attack. And once we do, though, they rain down from this guy. So watch out, as there are roughly like 20, 25 guys. For a minute, I thought, oh, boy, I got to find some sort of a turn-off valve or a switch or something, but as it turns out, it's simply just a lot of bad guys. And like I said, I think there's roughly about 20 that you need to take down. Once they are all gone, you can go ahead and move on. Basically, what we need to do is probably get our float on, right? I mean, there's that huge gap over there. We've got this one dude. Oh, psych. We've got some bricks that rain down out of nowhere, too, and it looks like it's going to be a grapple pad. So we'll go ahead and build that up, and woo to the hoo, all the way to the other side. Now, I mentioned that we might have a little bit of a fun time flying over with our robot, or robot, but we can also use this nice little magnet. Thank you so much. Now, for a minute, I was kind of thinking I needed to put the robots up there, and we got to get them up there, right? We got to get them all the way up and out of here. Whoa, whoa, watch where you're dropping that. Watch. So you can see I was trying to get up on that upper level there, but no lucker on the upper decker. Boy, little mouth brain fart there. Anyways, we go ahead and use the grapple plug on the right-hand side to go ahead and get up with our human and Chewbacca-like characters, Wookiees. Ooh. And once we got that elevator going up and down, it'll take our robots for us. Now we just need to stand on this switch and remove. So it makes the conveyor belt move, but it also turns the laser beam off so we can safely make it through there with our robot. Now, all right, close your eyes. Look away! Look away! This gets really bad for a while. So, I'm just going to say that right now. Don't judge me. Don't you judge me. I'm trying to find a way around here, and these robots aren't working like they should. Well, that one worked, but watch this. Let's go. Can we? Yes! All right, so I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought. I remember there being like a dozen or so drops, and for the record, they may still be coming up. I don't know. Look, I love it when R2 gives them a shock. They rub the old rumpus. They're like, oh, whoa, that kind of hurt. Let's smarts a little, right? That's kind of funny. It's like phaser set to stun. That is awesome. All right, so we've got these weird blocks in our path. We gotta move them along. There is, I know it's hard to tell, but there is an actual checkerboard pathway on the ground there. You see it? See, we got the outline. See, they can kind of slide around in there. Basically, we got to take out that blue one, though. We got to shoot it. Pew, pew, the old blue. And, well, I'll get there eventually. Oh, look at all those. Yeah, this was not, you know, I've died a lot. We talked about getting, like, an official death counter for me. We were going to do that on live streams, but, boy, at this point, I feel like I need to add it into these videos as well. I mean, I'm the worst, and hopefully you guys aren't dying as much as I am. I mean, well, part of me hopes that you are, but, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I kind of feel for you guys. Like, I feel like this is, the struggle is real on staying alive, and the stud counts, you know, you lose so many studs. The good news is, though, they've got it set so that if you actually reach the True Jedi requirement, you will not lose it. Even though you probably will lose a ton of studs, you won't actually lose your stud requirement. So this is where it gets a little tricky for me too. Look away! So I wasn't sure what I needed to do here. I was trying to explode the blockage there. I can't seem to get him around. It is an absolute nightmare. That's right. And basically, I do eventually figure it out. There is this bee-boo babu beep right here. But also, wait. Up top, look at that. You got to use the grapple to get up there. Go ahead and shoot the stuffs above C-3PO. That's right, that was a little bit of a computing error there. And yeah, so once we get that all out of the way, he can make his way all the way to the end. And look at that, he can go ahead and say, open sesame, and of course we got more baddies. And that's gonna, you know, you guys know me. I like to roll with as much method and simplicity as possible. And what I mean by that is like, I like to get all collectibles in order and not try to mix them up, but build those 3 crystal tower things, that's definitely going to be one that's going to be a split up all over the map. So there will be mini kits in between, I would guarantee it, because I mean that first one was right at the beginning, and here we are basically at the end. And hey, speaking of the end, don't forget to click that like button. Now that is not only for here, but as well on the old Facebooks. Now we recommend that. I'm not trying to like get you over there for like some weird reasons. Like, it's up to you if you want to check out Facebook or not. But if you are on Facebook, it probably would be in your best interest to check us out over there, as we have all sorts of information that we post. And every Friday, we actually upload a giveaway. That's right. we upload a giveaway. We post a giveaway, and it shows you all sorts of fun things that we have that we are generous enough to, you know, let it become yours. So in the past, we've seen things like Lego polybags. We have seen Lego t-shirts. We've seen hats, Happy Thumbs stickers. We've seen all sorts of stuff. So, you know, you have to tune in every Friday to see what's up, and officially just click the like on the old post itself, and make sure you like the page. Those are the only 2 requirements. Make sure you like us and like the post, and you are officially entered. Now, I kind of did some flapping there. It was real easy. We had to take out a device on the left, step on some stuffs that opened up the right and the left, and then step on some more stuffs, and yes. So, yeah, we are officially on the final platform. We have been looking for the Falcon this whole time to escape. Well, first we started off chasing Boba, and now we've been looking for the Falcon, and now we have this kind of like final battle royale out here. That's right. Grab your mats and let's build some stuffs. No, it's not. It's a little different battle royale than that. But we're going to go ahead and try to survive. This is another one of those situations where I wasn't exactly sure if like things were going to fall from the sky, or if I needed to step on a switch to prevent more guys from falling, or if it was just a set number of baddies that we needed to irradiate. And it turns out it looks like it is roughly about 20 or 25. Once the wave stops, you should see the old ramp drop, and we should be able to get on out of here, which is actually coming up. Oh, snap. Speaking of yeah, look at that. We got it. So all we have to do is make our way over there now and get on out of here. Now, there is a mini kit floating around on top. We're going to skip that, come back. And we've got some pew-pew action. This is one of the best parts of the movie. No, not really. I remember this in Spaceballs. Remember, she's shooting, and she gets singed her hair, and then all of a sudden she gets like rage mode and takes off. Yes, I was referencing Spaceballs. Yes. What was it? Princess, oh man, Vespa. Princess Vespa, which, if you guys know, is an old brand of scooters. But hey, we are officially out of there. We have to hit the e-brake and come back, because if you remember, Luke was trying to talk to Leia, and of course he is, and I already made the comment. That's one of my favorite parts from the Family Guy movies is that, you know, he's like, it's me. That's not quite what he says, but he's like, it's me, you guys. Yeah, he's all upset, but all right, we are out of there. We're getting followed, and we got the level complete and pre-play unlocked. We got the achievement unlocked for The Empire Strikes Back, which makes sense. We also got the other stuffs open, right? All the things open. We got a couple of new characters added to the list as well, and the True Jedi, we fell a little short. That's okay, though. We are almost to the halfway point to that stud total that we need for that red brick 2x stud multiplier, which is 1.25 million. And yeah, we're a long ways away from completion there, but we will get her done, I promise. We're going to do it together. That will, however, wrap up LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga, Episode 5, Chapter 6, Betrayal over Bespin, where, hey, we got to play as Lando and run around and get our pew-pew on. We are back in the Falcon, and we are ready for the next and final movie. So, that's going to do it for me, guys. As always, until next time, see ya.